Hey guys,
Welcome
here we are,
to the adventure,
Bendix Woods,
the real old growth ecosystem.
and we are on our way to the condo. This is our first little checkpoint spot, just kind of grounding ourselves here in America before we send it off down there in old Mexico, Yucatan jungle, baby.
Y'all, it's been calling, and this video right here is going to be a very special video. It's going to be a life-changing video for us, and just to document this experience with some true nature, with some beautiful people, with some beautiful medicine. I'm just grateful.
Yeah, it's coming through, y'all. We're here doing the work and just going and connecting with others, connecting with a different kind of ecosystem, and then just bringing it back, just continuing to build, y'all. It's all here.
It's all here. It's all here. We're excited to take y'all with us on this journey. See you soon.
While I was in Mexico connecting to the sacred land of the Mayan people with some very beautiful people, we all felt called to embark on a 10-mile bike ride journey to go explore a magical cenote in the middle of the Yucatan jungle. And on the way, we stopped many times to learn deeper about the land and history of this amazing place from our teacher, Arturo, and I am extremely grateful. And we then continued our journey through the heart of this powerful jungle, and man, you can just feel the deep wisdom of this place. And finally we arrived, and this magical place did not disappoint. We were all very speechless by its beauty and energy, and all felt called to deeply connect with it by jumping in and swimming with the spirits that physically manifested as these beautiful black catfish and psychedelic toads. Diving in and connecting with this place felt like a deep soul cleanse, and gratitude truly was the main emotion that was felt. I mean, just look at this place. Just how insanely beautiful is this? Mother Earth is such a special place with so much to offer. And on the ride back home, I just felt so honored to be able to experience this sacred place, and I'm so inspired to keep inspiring the world, to keep protecting and preserving places like this.
Here we are, y'all.
Here we are.
We secured the bag. We got everything you need. And just to realize that it's been here the whole time. So it's not really a whole lot to say. I mean, as you can tell by watching this video, we started our journey, we initiated the ceremony here, and now we are closing the ceremony. The Buddha bar is closed.
Buddha bar is closed.
And now it's time to really get to work. There's a lot of revelation, a lot of confirmation, a lot has come through, and what we as individuals are here to do, and then as what we collectively are here to do, and what is continuing to come through in our pursuit of nurturing the mother, continuing to connect to the mother, and using our human capacity to develop different ways, different systems, different structures to make it easy for us all to align ourselves to the intelligence of nature, which is ourselves. And I think that's really the main message, and what we are continuing to develop. And I want to open the floor here for brother Juanito del Natural.
Yeah, there's so much here. When we created our first moment here, our initiation, we did have an intention to document this journey of both of us heading out to the Yucatan jungle in Valladolid. And there were some beautiful people down there that invited us to come down and to connect. And as we got down there, and there was so much there, we just kind of both felt this calling of, you know what, we don't need to record anything. There's no intention to. The real intention was to just kind of sit with this experience with our heart, with this sacred energy here, and to honor it for what it is, and not feel called to have to document it. And y'all, and I tell you, we met one of the most amazing people that completely transformed my life. Arturo is his name. I am forever grateful. I am forever honored to know him. I am so excited for the relationship we're going to build. Shout out our brother Jarrett for making this all happen. you can see some of the clips that we had before this, and just some of the scenes out there. And of course, shout out the Great Mother, the medicine. You know, ayahuasca is something that has been calling us for a while, but we also knew that the right time would come, and this was the right time. And you know, it was not easy. That medicine, she will shake you to the root of your core. But that is what we needed. That is what was called forth. And like you said, there was a lot of confirmation, what is to come, a lot of clarity on what is to come. You know, life will never be the same. And that was kind of what it felt going into this, where, you know, there's been so much going on, but this was the final puzzle piece. This was the final puzzle piece to wrap up this book, this chapter. And now the energy, this new energy, it's time for a whole new story, a whole new puzzle, a whole new chapter. And y'all, and I tell you, I have never been more locked in my life. I've never been more grateful. I've never just felt the spirit of nature so clearly, so intently, so beautifully. And I'm just so excited for y'all to see what is going to unfold after this, because this completely transformed my life. This completely changed my life. And I am just so grateful. I am so ready to speak this message, speak this truth, to transform the world. And y'all, it is just so beautiful. And you know, there'll be future videos where I'll be back there, and I think at that time I'll feel more called and ready to document some of the energies, some of the moments down there. But for this, I hope you can understand or respect that, you know what, there was nothing to be recorded this time down there. And I hope you can just feel the energy. And I'm just so grateful for you, my brother. I'm so grateful for everybody. And let's just keep this thing going.
Yeah. The silence is the message. The heart knows the way. And if you do feel called to connect with the mother, the grandmother ayahuasca, then, you know, the connections that we have established with Jarrett and Arturo, because I completely agree, Arturo is one of the most, words are, you know, can't even describe just the power and the love of that man, just the deep love and what he brings forth with the medicine and the way that he facilitates and delivers. Because as he will explain and has explained, the medicine in itself, the substance of the ayahuasca, you know, it's not just like you're going and, you know, you find something and like, oh, let me just take this, like we so typically like to do in our kind of Americanized modern like medical paradigm. But just the love that goes into it, and the creation and the source and just the whole ceremony in itself, which is why it's very important to have that experience in a ceremonial setting, because that in itself just acts as the container to allow what needs to come through. So if that is something that you feel called to, I mean, obviously you can reach out to us, send us a message, or connect to Jarrett, and they are hosting retreats that will, you know, it's better retreat than I ever imagined could even be possible. So that's going to be coming through. And if not, because like Johnny said, this is, you know, it can be difficult and it is very challenging, because you are confronted with everything that you need that maybe necessarily you don't want, but it is exactly what you need, like a great mother will do. But if you don't feel called to that, that is why, you know, a lot of the work that we do and the, you know, the free course and a lot of our other offerings are just little ways to begin the journey in whatever place, whatever capacity that you're at. Just, you know, take the first step, create these little structures in your life, just get started. And then as you get going, maybe then you, at a certain point in time, at a certain place in your life, you will feel called to take that next step. But either way, as we began this little end segment of this video, everything that you're looking for is already right here in the heart, just asking, just patiently waiting to be recognized and received. So, blessings, my friend.
Blessings, y'all.
Gratitude. Continue to show up. Continue to do the work that you feel called to do. And there's so much celebration. Life is celebration.
It is.
So let us continue to celebrate the blessings that
Thank
we
you,
are.
y'all. I love you.
Love you.
Thank you, Mother. See you on the next one.
Perfect.